family. Good morning. Welcome back again as we continue with part two of our conversation with, yes, the one and only Chef Robby here. And now we're moving on to the resilience, the creativity that we want to encourage and share and inspire any other entrepreneurs if you're a restaurateur or in any other industry. So, Chef Robby, I'm happy that we can continue this discussion because definitely I'm so proud to see how you've re strategized and what you're doing as opposed to just, saying, oh, this is what it is and then just falling back and allowing things to just fall and overwhelm. So let's talk about what is new and how you've become creative.
Hey, good morning, St. Lucia, and hey, thanks for having me on. I'm always happy to share good ideas. Something that I like doing. I like, other people being able to do something about situations and improve themselves. Get out of whatever situation they are into a better situation. And when I decided, hey, I need to do something about this, I can't just sit down and just whoop. For starters, I started trying to eat healthier, by eating at home and preparing stuff at home, and having to spend a little less so that you save on some money. You have to think of ways of saving and being creative. So, having a home garden helps. So, for starters, that's a good way to start by helping, to help yourself a little bit by growing what you eat, eating what you grow, kind of. I can't talk with this on my mouth, so excuse me, guys. It muffles me. Anyway, so then I decided, hey, I need to do something else besides that. I need to bring in a little income. I mean, I won't be able to bring in probably as much as my restaurant would do when there are two cruise ships in the harbor or whatnot, but I can, do enough to give me some gas money, some, a little outing money, a little money for groceries and whatnot to bring in a little income as opposed to just, surviving on your savings because there's actually nothing coming in. The restaurant is closed. I know all the vendors in the market are feeling the pinch because I'm down there 7 days a week, every day, patronizing them, and now when they see me, they kind of opening their arms, Chef, what's going on? You're not buying, and then I have to explain to them that the restaurant is closed, and they're like, oh, crap, So everybody's feeling the pinch from everybody. So then I decided, hey, I'm going to start selling a few exotic products and do it on Facebook and on WhatsApp to friends and whatnot. And I picked a few selected items. Some of them, was buigo, crayfish, lobsters, some, exotic stuff that people like. And they started selling pretty well. To a point where, I don't have enough supply to keep up with the demand. And I have to be outsourcing as quick as possible to keep up. People are constantly calling. Then when I'm cooking at home, I tend to advertise my, show off some of my stuff to my friends. It was my way of marketing to get people to come to my restaurant. Now somebody just suggested, hey chef, can I get some of those acras? And I was like, no, yeah, I'm not sharing, but I can make you some batter and you can buy it. And business took off around that, and now I'm selling acra batters for very, very inexpensively, and people can have different acra batters at their home. They can have shrimp acra, they can have lumby acra, they can have saltfish, pumpkin, spinach for the healthy ones. So I've gone into making acra batters, and that's taken off pretty well. A lot of people have been calling Jeune Creole. I couldn't keep up. I had to turn down about 20 people at Jeune Creole for batters. Not that I didn't have any more. I was tired. I couldn't make any more.
It's a balance.
Go to hang out with the boys. I had promised to bring a dish down by the Leclerc fellas and whatnot and have a drink. And I said, for the extra change, I'm going to let it go. And I've sufficed about, 50, 60 people already. Through that, people have been suggesting to me what they would like. And as a result, more things are starting to come along. So now people are ordering their portions of stuff cooked and they're freezing it away and using it, or I portion control it for them and they just pull it out as they want. So that has sustained me. It hasn't been bringing in millions, but it's made me comfortable enough, for me not to worry. And I've been able to get a couple catering jobs as a result, and re-engage my staff who are presently unemployed to do it with me, and as a result, they have been benefiting from that also. And I keep giving people ideas. I always tell, people I see who are unemployed and whatnot, I always say, if ever things go really rough and I'm on the rocks again, I'll go break almonds, make almond milk, make almond praline, sell almond to the hotels in packages in large quantities. I'm sure the chefs would love to have almonds to put into their salads, to put in their desserts, and do creative things with local stuff. and we have almonds just wasting. I have suggested to a lot of the older folks in the market to start making jams, preserves of all our fruits, and go sell it to the hotels. Try. At one point when I was before cutting our direction short, when I was food and beverage director at the SLHTA, I tried to start a chefs club, and I had a meeting, and the initial meeting was to try to get all chefs to take away the preserves that they had on their buffets, the strawberry jam, the marmalade, and all these imported jams. Let's cut down the import bill by not having to import that at all. And just let's use all local jams. And you know the amount of jams that are made of every local fruit, from hog plum to pineapple to mango to golden apple to this, we can have on the buffet. People would love having peanut butter with different jams. You get out of something the effort you put into it. Because with technology today, with WhatsApp and with Facebook and with e-blast and with all that available, you can get your product out there very quickly. For starters, with your friends, and you ask your friends to do the word of mouth for you, or to share it also to their network of friends. And before you know it, people are, because three-quarter of my Accra sales on Sunday, the first thing was I just saw this thing on my girlfriend's thing. Do you have any? Can I get some? About 35 of them were from new people who just got it from friends who shared it, or from other people who made a suggestion and whatnot. And before you know it, you can be very big in a very short space of time. So don't be discouraged about starting. You have to take a first step, and then you get up there. To get my products, you can get me at 714-4647. And everything that I mentioned, I have available, from all the different pies of saltfish, of smoked herring. I do special orders. I also go to homes and do special functions where I cook in your kitchen and do special tastings of a whole lot of samples. We call them tappers, like tappers on the bay. Sampler size of a little crayfish, a little buigo, a little octopus, a little lobby, a little this. I go into the meats also, duck, rabbit, whatever tickles your fancy. I give you a list of what's available, and you decide, hey, come and bring eight different items, and let's do it. All right, so you can get buigo from me, you can get lobby, you can get whole fish, you can get everything there raw, you can get everything there seasoned, you can get everything there cooked.
All right.
And a lot more, whatever you have in your mind, you just put in your request, and I'm here to please.
Well, Chef, I want to thank you very much for getting us this hungry. Oh, actually, that's right. And I want to say thank you for making our viewers and myself this hungry so early in the morning. But I can definitely tell you, those shrimp and labi acras were the bomb. So we had that at DBS on the Friday. So we can attest to it. So let's go out. Let's support our own. Let's support our local entrepreneurs and the businesses. And of course, we can get through this together. So thank you so much again, Chef Robby, for being here. And St. Lucia, we will see you guys soon.
Pleasure was all mine. Sayonara.